Go the beast. We're gonna push it all the way here. When you play monsters, you gotta play in deep like that. It's all about pressure when you play monsters. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this carryover now. 18 points carryover. Watch this. This is a 2-0 condition. All we need now is Triss. Oh man. Wow, we just go for the 2-0. Could go for Shoop here. Yep, we got the resilience. Beautiful. Looks great. Triss is probably only going to be good now anyway though, right? Judging by our hand. I might play her. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Because like She Who Knows is gone, Radeyah and Shoop's here. What's up, you legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. For today, I've put together a monsters list for you. I really hope you're going to enjoy it. It's got Triss, Shoop, and Radeyah in here. There's no duplicate copies for that matter. Only single copies of each of these cards in this list that you see here. The leader ability that we're using is Force of Nature. When we play this, we get to spawn and play Woodland Spirit, that token unit you see there at 9 power. The way we're looking to use leader is as a solid activator for when we're playing Koshi. Well, we are playing double Koshi, in fact. So when you go ahead and play Caranthir, you get a copy of Koshi. Then you play the second Koshi out and you have them both on the board. The second that second copy comes out, you're going to click leader and activate all that Thrive, spawning lots of Endrega Lava, being this Thrive unit that you see here. Obviously, as a consequence of the Adrenaline 4 of this card. So, leader ability, what I think, probably best to come out in a short round 3 when we can deliver a lot of points and probably out-tempo the opponent after having a good bleed into round 2. Stratagem that we're using is Crystal Skull. Boost an ally unit by 4, give it Veil. Target for Crystal Skull would be Witch Apprentice when we're going first. In addition to that, also the Wild Hunt Hound. It just makes sure that we have some nice passive points building up to help us get round control, and to ensure that these units don't get locked in particular more than anything else. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it during a match. So we've got the Necker here. It's a Thrive unit. We do have a Thrive emphasis with this deck. So whenever you play a Thrive unit, you're always looking to play the next subsequent unit with just enough higher power than that, in that kind of an order to get as much Thrive value as possible. So Neckers would be played in the opening of a round because they're a Thrive unit at 1 power, which is very low, and you're just getting to spawn a base copy of this unit and summoning it to the same row. So basically you get 2 Neckers when you play this. It's a good way to open up into round 1 if you like, or any other time in the match. It's a pretty flexible card in this deck. Drowner. I've added this in more as a tech card to deal with certain scenarios and situations you might find yourself in. But in saying that, it's also a Thrive card, so it does make sense in this list. And it just allows you to move an enemy unit to the other row and damage it by 2. So if your opponent's unit is row locked, this could come in handy. Bruxa, added in because it's a Thrive unit again. Give an enemy unit bleeding for 2 turns. Use it as you like in this list. Wild Hunt Hound. When we go first, I like to open up in round 1 with the Wild Hunt Hound to ensure those passive points build up as early as possible and go ahead and give this the Veiled Stratagem. As long as we've got dominance at the end of your turn, boost self by 1. So we want to make sure we've got the highest unit on the field when playing this. Some more tech cards here. I've added in Squirrel. The deploy is that you get to banish a card from your opponent's graveyard. It could come in handy. Grave Manipulation is always nice against decks where they like to replay cards and get greater value as the match unfolds. So once again, use this as you need. We're running a number of engines, so Purify is very important. Purify is very important to remove a lock from one of our units. And in addition to that, maybe something gets poisoned. We've got a few units going fairly tall, so Pella should be pretty good and consistent. Look to hold him on you when you're versing decks where you know they've got more control options that could stop your engines from getting you where you want to go during a match. I really just added Noonwraith in here as an extra activator for the Koshis when we play them. But in addition to that, it's also good when we're playing Triss because it's at 6 power, so we can get a decent boost out of it still. Just bear in mind, it's a bit conditional. If it dies, the opponent gets 2 rats in a random row of theirs. Elder Bear, same idea as the Wraith. Play it with the Koshis or play it with Triss. Once again, Kiki More Worker, same thing. Could be pretty good when you're playing this with the Koshis because it's at 7 power, so it gives you extra reach to get more value out of the Koshis. Bear in mind, it's a bit conditional. If it loses its armor, it gets destroyed, so you want to play this kind of late. For some control, we have the following cards. Natural Selection, damage an enemy unit by 4. Spawn a drone in a random allied row for each point of excess damage dealt. So these are good ways to get rid of your opponent's engines. We also have Red Haze. Choose an enemy unit, then damage one adjacent enemy unit by its power. So I think Red Haze is really sneaky in a list like this. I don't think people are going to expect it. And it can play for good points sometimes. Spores. This is for some tall punish options. Reset the power of a unit. So obviously you're going to play this onto a unit which has become boosted. Bear in mind with Spores, we've got some units with like fairly tall base powers. You could even use Spores defensively to kind of reset their power and get some points that you lost back as well to things like Spear Tip or She Who Knows. And in addition to that, Dimeridian Bomb, just for some more control, damage in by 4 and give Veil. Moving on to the engines now. Witch Apprentice, at the end of your turn, boost self by 2. I like to play Witch Apprentice round 1, just as another strong engine to help get round control. If we've got 25 points or more, which will be Sabbath, then it's going to be boosting itself by 2 at the end of every turn. So you best want to play Witch Apprentice when Witch Apprentice contributes to Sabbath, and then it can start boosting right away. Around that time, you don't want to play it too early because it could get answered at 4 power. Old Spear Tip Asleep. Simply, we'll be giving our deck extra thinning and consistency by summoning out Old Spear Tip from our deck. And by doing that, Old Spear Tip goes to 18 base power, which is pretty good because we're playing Triss in this deck. Also because we're playing She Who Knows, that can carry over huge for us. So basically what you want to do is always have Old Spear Tip in your deck, and you're playing the Old Spear Tip Sleep round 1 to just ensure you get that thinning value out early on. Once the timer has run out, you just end up thinning this card out from your deck. Another strong engine, playing the Beast. At the end of your turn, if this unit is not the unit with the highest power on the battlefield, boost it by 2. You could use this round 1 with Hound and Witch Apprentice if you like to get round control. It should play pretty good at any time in this list though. Ozreal helps for a very strong last say at the end of a match to get great activation out of double Koshis on the field. That's my idea with this. So final play of the match will be playing this ranged row, consuming the Spear Tip, which is at hopefully 18 base power. It will play for a ton of points. So make sure you have adequate room ranged row when you're playing Ozreal. with Carryover, we're using Carryover to spawn an extra copy of the Koshi from our hand. So in order for this to happen, we have to make sure that Koshi is in our hand before we deploy Carryover. And when you use Carryover to spawn that Koshi, it will immediately activate its Thrive, and it gives you an Andrega Lava right away. Make sure you do this when Koshi is in Adrenaline range. And this is going to happen in a short round 3, I believe is best. But of course, you could kind of 2-0 with this list as well. Nuggle Fast to give our deck consistency. Look at 2 random gold cards from your deck. Play one, place the other on top. I would say this card would play usually best in round 2. But depending on how your hand is round 1, of course you could play it round 1. It might be sketchier because there may be more golds in your deck. But yeah, latest you want to play this card round 2 to just ensure we get the cards we want. Then we've got Koshi, of course, Thrive unit. We're looking to play this on Adrenaline 4. And by doing so, whenever its Thrive is activated, we're getting Andrega Lavas, extra Thrive units, which works very good. And as I said, you kind of want to use Carryover first to get a copy of this Koshi. And then the next play you do is throw this Koshi down, and then you'll be triggering Leader to activate both Koshis. Short round 3 play, I think, is best for this. So we're playing Triss. We're looking to boost units on a certain row. And I think where we want to place our units is ranged row, because Radeyah, we will be looking to play Radeyah ranged row in round 2. I usually like to do that. So for that matter, probably get in the habit of stacking all your units ranged row when playing this list, so Radeyah can contribute to extra points with the use of Triss. We get to create neutral stratagem in the row she spawned on. What I like to do is you can use Radeyah as an extra consistency tool by going for Curse Scroll, drawing a card from your deck, shuffling a card to the bottom of your deck. That could be pretty good with her. Also going Magic Lamp to get Jin. It's an extra unit for Triss to boost. So those are the best options, I think, for Radeyah. In round 2, on the bleed, play her ranged row. Then we've got Old Spear Tip. We already discussed this card. It's just getting thinned out of our deck by Old Spear Tip asleep. So always leave this card in your deck at all times. Triss Meteor Shower. We're looking to play this ranged row. Boost all allied units on a row by half their base power. So I think Triss in this build is great to use round 2 on a bleed. So bleed as hard as you can into round 2. And when you think you've bled the opponent enough, you could close your final play of that round by playing her ranged and boosting all the units on the ranged row that are there with her. So as I said, we're going to play it like that because we're playing Radeyah ranged row. So best played round 2. Shoop Stay Off. What I like to go for with Shoop in this deck is Shoop Knight Resilience, because we also have She Who Knows. So I'm thinking maybe we make the strength of this deck, well, one of its good strengths being Resilience. Having She Who Knows giving Resilience to Spear Tip or herself, having Shoop Knight, 2 Resilience units, I think is pretty solid. So if we could play this round 1 to get Resilience carryover into round 2, I think that's good. Or obviously look to play this round 2. Synergize this with Triss Meteor Shower, so this can get a boost as well. Okay. And then finally, we've got She Who Knows. At the end of round, give Resilience to the highest base power unit on your side of the battlefield. That's going to be Sabbath. So we need 25 or more points for that to occur. She Who Knows, it's fine to play her round 1 or round 2 latest, I would suggest. And as I said, if we can get Shoop carryover and her to give carryover, I think it'll put us in a really good spot. So now that I've outlined the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. What I would do round 1 is open up with Wild Hunt Hound. You give it stratagem, get those passive points going. You can look to commit Old Spear Tip asleep, thinning out the Old Spear Tip. You can play Shoop Stay Off for Resilience, She Who Knows for Resilience. And then you've got your bronzes to commit. Hopefully that's enough to get you round control. Into round 2, you can bleed with any engines that you didn't use, such as the Beast. You can play some more bronzes. You could play Radeyah. And then what you're going to look to do is play Triss Meteor Shower, boosting all of your units. In a short round 3, I'd recommend that we go Carryover into Koshi. You play the other Koshi, then you're going to hit Leader ability, triggering the Koshis and their Thrive, getting in Draga Lava. And then the very final thing you do at the end of a match is you play Osril Range Row to consume Spear Tip at 18 base power, hopefully. And that's just a ton of points being activated there. And hopefully it's enough to win us the match. So thanks very much for your support as always. Please share your feedback down below. It's Reckless Flurry. I wonder if they're playing Siri Nova. I might keep Pella. You never know. Got a good number of golds in hand. It's pretty nice. Nugglefire should play better for us, I think. Okay, cool. We're running a discard package.
A beautiful pair of legs, please.
Start with the Neckers. Could kill them off with a Rain. Or if they've got Coral, Leader. They've got a few different answers here. Playing bonded units. Double. Okay. Maybe the Thrive units will stick, which is good for us. I think we'd want to go Spear Tip next.
That might even be amusing.
Let's not get in the way of me,
Alright. Killed them both.
Looky here.
So we've got to look out for like Junod in their deck. Junod's regularly played with that leader. So if something gets damaged, they could destroy it. We'll see what they want to do. Maxi.
Who may once death on you? No one gets to fool me twice.
Ship resilience. Could put She Who Knows down. We get points quickly here, you'd be surprised. They're thinking what to do. We really want round control. And plays on. Wow. Okay. Alright.
I fish breath. How dare you, foul swine? To fear, there is nothing.
Oh, look at that. Nice. That's dangerous. This is dangerous for them now. Now we're gonna put down She Who Knows. They're going Compass early. They may burn some golds, you never know. I do not like playing it early myself, if I was them. I really try to avoid it. They just blew Arendite. Nice. Okay, She Who Knows? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Look at this carryover. Spear tip and shoop. That's just a dent.
The realm of the living severs your chain. Abandon now your
Still
mortal
good.
stain.
We want round control, come on.
Blood! Blood everywhere!
Okay, the beast. We're gonna push it all the way here. When you play monsters, you gotta play in deep like that. It's all about pressure when you play monsters. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this carryover now. 18 points carryover. Watch this. This is a 2-0 condition. All we need now is Triss. Oh man. Wow, we just go for the 2-0. So we just need room ranged. I might play Koshi's melee row on this row. First one's going here. Look at these points. Jeez. Watch the boost he's gonna get from Triss. Okay. They're trying to kill Koshi? Right. Alright, check it out. We're stacking our tall units ranged. Triss. Oh man, it's gonna be big. Trust me, there's only 3 units there of kind of like tall power, but even that's gonna do the job for Triss. That's not the biggest concern, trust me. Watch this. They just put Koshi away, but look what we got coming up with Triss. They got no idea, man. I'll play Osriel first. She Who Knows is there, that's fine. If they go Junod, hey, Osriel target.
Well, as long as you sink
That's
in,
fine.
might as well walk on the bottom.
No chance, no chance. Let's do it now. Oh my goodness. Triss is still good here, man. Look at that. I won't play it out, guys, but you can imagine. She played great. Good win. Very nice. It's off the books, my friends. Very heavy control list. We do know that. From experience. Oh, great. Probably just... I think we just leave it like this. It's a really nice hand, actually. It's quite the good opening hand, if I do say so myself. Thank you very much. Spear tips coming out next.
Abandon your false guns.
They always open up like this. They play the same way. Very predictable. Oh, poisons.
Draw that bandana over your face. It's good advice. Trust me.
Let's get that thinning value. Come on now. A wretched addict has appeared. We must help them with their problem. I could play it early. Fail it.
Fly, princess, fly!
Next card would be She Who Knows. Failed experiment. Ah, okay. So they may use that on the spear tip. Maybe Beast comes down now. Just try to keep She Who Knows alive. They could kill the spear tip. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather go about it like that. Because we want to keep our resilience units alive. Should be a pass from them. Or wants to keep going?
The eternal fire lights our way.
Yes,
Really?
you. Have you made your offering?
Alright. I can throw down Shoop. We'll get double resilience. No, we didn't get it. Damage by 4. Probably this. That's good points. Or else.
Why the nose? Everyone knows.
What if I play this and we give this veil through this if we pull it?
For you, a very special item.
Yes.
I have, a surprise.
Good. Good. Well done. Well done, Radeyah. You pulled through. That was a clean play. Just saved us. Wow, they're going in. Mage.
You clearly, I sense it, I smell it.
Alright. Well, we're passing now. Either that or I'm playing Triss. Triss is probably only going to be good now anyway, though, right? Judging by our hand. I might play her. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Because, like, She Who Knows is gone, Radeyah and Shoop's here. So, we try to push for the 2-0. Wow, still plays on. Jeez.
This positively reeks of heresy.
So how are they gonna do it? Yeah, goes Radeyah. We're still climbing. Yeah, we pass. Okay. So they're gonna play the last card out. And it's Professor.
Truly extraordinaire.
It was a deep round.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Well, we got some of the control out of the way. Definitely. Get rid of Haze. We need Nugglefar. Got a bit of a dead hand. We need our golds, man. Come on. We need our golds. Yes. Drowner. Yes. Probably shouldn't click again. All right. Not bad, baby. We're going straight into Koshi.
The ideal lies not. Storytell!
They may have Philippa. There's a potential for that. I've seen a few variations playing Tin Boy. So, one good thing is we've got armored units there, as you can see. Nugglefar's going to be last, Osrul. The second this Koshi hits the board, we're slamming leader.
Best commodity in town. I swear it's
Alright, they kill it. Yeah. That's fair. Got dominance back. Got an 18 base power spear tip. And no joke, my friends. Mage.
come closer.
Yep,
Come on now,
armor gave us some protection, as you can see, which is beautiful. Playing this one. Great, great. Come on. Come on now. You can do it. Right, well, you know what? The good thing is we've got that carryover. The Thrive has given us a Draga. Oh, they killed him off there. But still, we still got one. Still something. Right, right. Come on, Osrul. We're really counting on Osrul.
What you say? Thought you'd never
Come on. Let's do it. What's it gonna be? 56 to 27. Ladies and gentlemen. And it is a victory. Yes. Oh, nice. That's really good against a list like that. Alright, my friends, we got a Rage of the Sea here. I think Squirrel's good in these kinds of matchups, so I'll be holding on to the Squirrel. Color. See. Missing a few of our round one cards here. I'd like to see Spear Tip, She Who Knows, those kinds of cards, but we'll play into it anyway.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Okay. Let's follow the Thrive Curve. Start off with Necker. We can use Radeyah for Cursed Scroll potentially.
The sea demands a price, and you shall pay it.
Right. Hermit.
Tide rolls in, tide rolls out. It's not anything you can possibly explain.
The points are getting a bit too far here, I think, for us. I think we're doing an early pass.
The sun.
And we'll see what they want to do.
Who these they you have no knowledge.
They can take the round. I don't think we can contend with that tempo they have, considering our hand here. We're gonna look to stack range strobe because we're playing Radeyah. So we're gonna do that for Sabbath, for Triss as well. Nugglefile's good. We could keep Squirrel to get rid of that. We haven't seen Ursine. Okay, nice. Defender?
Don't shear down on their armor. Make one.
So they're going to push into this round. Squirrel could come in handy against Ursine. Coral?
I suppose. And the end.
Okay, it doesn't damage at least. Wow, goes for the rain. Okay. They've thinned out for us. Do they want to play on? Fukusha.
Sacrifices must be made on both
In the
sides.
end, the sea.
They're going for it. They're going for it, my friends. Foulblood Priest. Could play Witch Apprentice for Sabbath.
When pigs fly, eh?
Alright. Okay. Should it be Nugglefar now? Maybe this first.
Beautiful is of fear, but of dangers full.
And what do we want to boost? Okay. Nugglefar to get She Who Knows, or Shoop, I think.
Bow before modern Freya.
A drop of knowledge can overpower even a genius.
Go for resilience. It's probably She Who Knows here. That's a 10? A 10. Okay.
Naught can stop me. Not one day.
We're in a pretty good spot. Truffle.
A beautiful pair of legs. Here.
Looking good. Heat waves. Are they gonna use it? They do. Right, right. Hmm. Maybe go on leader as well. Good. If we can get Corinth there, I think it's still okay. I don't know about Triss now. We still got Shoop in there. Shoop's coming up. Yes. That's it. So we give Triss a miss. We can use Shoop for control.
We shall do it my way.
I'm not sure they have much left.
Hide your stench.
Yes. Nice. We got it. We got it. Good win. Dimeridium bomb. Probably flick that away. And we can pass off selection maybe. Okay. So in this case, let's just open up with spear tip and take it from there. So here we go. So Knucklefar doesn't look too bad to play round 1 because of the thinning we're going to get out. We may consider doing that. So if I'm playing Knucklefar, what are we pulling into? We got the Beast, we got Triss, Caranthe. We'll wait till this gets thinned out first. Could just do this for now.
His best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Work towards getting Sabbath. We can play She Who Knows down.
Accept our sacrifice!
Okay, good. Looks pretty good. 18 base power spear tip. Pretty solid. Alright. Could go for Shoop here. Yep, we got the resilience. Beautiful. Looks great. Double resilience. 18 powered spear tip. Opponent plays on. $20 points. I think we pass. We're going up by 2 points per turn. I think it's a good pass. It'll set us up for a very big bleed if we win this on even, especially. I don't know if they can make it out. It's a lot of points here. Olaf. Right. Okay. So what do they play? Heim now? Still climbing. Goes Olaf again? What's going on here? Morkvarg? Right. Okay. You go into the long round. It was worth a try, man. Okay. So we don't have to throw anything on the pass, really. Maybe we save movement if we see defender. Okay, we just pass. And hopefully draw into our golds. Hopefully we get most of the golds. There's one. There's the other. Okay, so Nugglefar gets us Radeyah. So I want that. Oh. So I've got no more golds in deck. Let's put this away. Yeah, I think that's good actually. So we can just start opening up like this.
To feel there is nothing.
Interesting. Crystal Skull. Boosting by 5. I'll just play that. Veteran? It's at 5 power. Let's get the beast value. Melusine. I put bomb away, we could have killed it if I kept bomb. Lugos.
Come on, let's go. Time to face our fears.
Okay. Let's just move Melusine. Boost this up. Keep the beast going. We gotta keep in mind we need room for Osril. So maybe not everything's going ranged.
Sacrifices must be made
How'd
on
start?
both sides.
Okay. So they'll probably play Restore onto Melusine. We have Last Say. Oh, they want to go about it like that. Could be early Caranthea. I think I'm playing this Koshi up here. We hit leader. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Has to go Meliro, eh? Eight, 9, yeah.
drop of knowledge can overpower even a sea of strength.
So it has to be Triss first. Survives. Well, we end up triggering Thrive now here. So if I play this... Yeah. It's probably Osril then now. It makes more sense, I think. Otherwise we lose the spear tip value. So we just play Triss Meliro here. I don't know how that's gonna work.
And then some.
Unless I just hold it. Hold it to the end and see if they do something to our side of the board. I mean, it's a lot of points still. Got a lot of points here.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Olaf.
How can I help?
I think we're playing it like that. And we're just saving spores last maybe for Olaf. Hopefully they boost. Yeah, good, good, good. Go, boost it. Click it, go. Leaves it? Alright, alright. This is up by 6. What's your last card? We got a lot of points, man. It's great. Couldn't play Triss the way I wanted to here, though. We're not supposed to be playing Triss in the same round as Koshi's. That's why this happened. Wow, that's a lot of points too. Yep. Wow, we still got it by 2 points. Beautiful.